When I think about North Tryon, I think you have opportunities with Sky House going in, the Hal Marshall Center, First Ward Park. So there's several places where we can see some more retail. We already have the 7th Street Public Market, and if you've never been there, you should go. They have free parking there, so you should have a meeting there. But that's a great example of an incubator that's trying to help spin out retail concepts. Not just coffee is opening up a new location over at Packard Place. There are other businesses that are there that have been able to expand because they were incubated in that center. So we're going to see more activity in North Tryon. But again, I think, it's going to happen in phases. We need to see more development. There are more things that need to happen before we'll see more progress in North Tryon. Sure. So the question is regarding parking in Uptown and parking being a challenge for people in Uptown. I've actually thought about creating a video on how to park in Uptown because, quite frankly, I hear it all the time. Literally, we have 50,000 plus parking spaces in Uptown. I think the challenge is really educating people on how to find those spaces, how to navigate Uptown. I have people that I've talked to that have meetings Uptown. They'll say, I come half an hour earlier just to find a parking space. And I'm like, okay, like literally, I'm not joking. I really thought about creating a video that says, okay, here's how you find a space in Uptown. Because quite frankly, being there, working there every day, I can tell you several places where you can find on-street parking, the cheapest parking lot within the city. But quite frankly, the parking rates aren't at a point where it's prohibitive for most people. Because I remember being in Chicago, and you could pay upwards of $30 or $40 a day for a parking space. So I think, quite frankly, from a retail perspective, we need to look at parking differently. We've discussed parking strategies within the office, but again, you have to have control, and there are other issues that we need to really discuss along with the city before we can really truly address the parking issue. And really, it's not quite really an issue, I would say.